Fly! Up, up, and away, Webb!
Tally-ho. Hi, this is Clicky Brickty, and this is my review for the LEGO Marvel Daily Bugle. This is set number 76178 and includes 3,772 pieces. But on LEGO.com, they say it has 3,789 pieces. So which is it, LEGO? It is recommended for 18 and up and retails for $350. On the front of the box, you have the entire skyscraper with all of your 25 minifigures. In the top left corner, you have the Daily Bugle logo, and under it says assembled from the Spider-Man universe. On the side box art, you have the inside of the Bugle, and on the back, you have the back of the Bugle, a picture showing how the Bugle comes apart, the dimensions, the back of the building, and a couple of features. On the top of the box, you have all of your minifigures and the 1-to-1 scale Spider-Man. Inside, you have 16 numbered bags, but there were 4 different bag 14s, so take that what you will. 1 unnumbered bag, 1 base plate, 2 sticker sheets, and your instruction booklet, which has information on the set, 2 pages dedicated to minifigures, and information about the designers and their set. Now on to the build. And this is the build, but first the minifigures. Since there's 25 minifigures, we're going 2 at a time. First we have Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Spider-Man looks great. He has his mask, a good torso print, good back print, and dual molded legs. But his arm printing is faded and is not even close to the rest of the red. Peter Parker looks good. He has a good face expression, good torso and back printing, and a bag. Here's Miles Morales and Ghost Spider. Miles Morales looks great and includes his hood, which lines up great with his good torso printing. He has a good back print and dual molded legs. Ghost Spider looks good, but she doesn't have her shoes, and I don't know if it's possible, but she needs her web design on the hood and the arms. Otherwise, she's a good figure. Here's Peter Porker and Firestar. Peter Porker looks great with his molded head, and his back print is a spider pig.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Otherwise, it's a regular spider suit with short legs and a great figure. Firestar, which first appeared in the 1981 Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends TV show, looks great. Her hair, both face expressions, torso and back printing looks great. She doesn't have dual molded legs, which is a shame, but she includes a lot of fire pieces we'll look at later. But overall, a great figure. Here's Daredevil and Punisher. This is the first appearance of Daredevil in the LEGO set, and he looks great. He has a horns piece, which looks perfect, and so is his face expression. His torso and back printing looks great, and he includes his belly clubs. Punisher looks great. I just love this figure. His hair is good. Both of his face expressions are great. His torso and back printing is good. I wish it was a little more opaque, but it's within range. He has dual molded legs and 2 guns, which look good. Blade here looks great. His face expression looks good. He has good torso printing, back printing, which is covered up by his swords. Here we have Green Goblin and Doc Ock. Green Goblin looks amazing, and he has his glider in the set. He includes 2 face expressions, and he has amazing torso and back printing. Doc Ock looks great, and he does include his 4 arms. He has 2 face expressions, and his torso and back printing looks great as well. Here's Black Cat and Mysterio. Black Cat looks amazing and includes a diamond and a whip. She has 2 face expressions and a good torso print. She has a good back print and dual molded legs. Mysterio looks good, but I wish he had leg printing. He has a blue dome for his helmet, but no face expression under it, even though we wouldn't see it. He has good torso printing and good back printing covered up by his purple cape. Here's Venom and Carnage. They include their symbiote pieces, and Venom has a good head, torso, and back printing. Carnage looks great with his head, torso that continues into the legs, and back printing. Our last super is Sandman, and he looks good. He has an entire section on the Daily Bugle, and he doesn't include legs. But this molded piece is great. The torso's tan, needs to be more tan though, and he has 1 sand arm. Here's JJJ or J. Jonah Jameson and Betty Brant. J. Jonah Jameson looks great, his hair looks good, he has 2 face expressions with this one from the movie, and he has a good torso and a good back print. Betty Brant looks good with her hair and 2 face expressions. Her torso looks good, and she has a good back print. Here's Ben Urich and Ron Barney. Ben Urich looks nice. He's an investigative journalist for the Daily Bugle. He has good hair, 2 face expressions, and a very nice torso print and a good back print. Ron Barney, a reporter for the Daily Bugle, looks nice as well. He has nice hair, 2 face expressions, a good torso print, and a good back print. Here's Robbie Robertson and Amber Grant. Robbie, an editor at the Daily Bugle, looks good with his hair. He has 2 face expressions, and he has a good torso but no back print. Amber Grant, a photographer in the comics, but a newspaper saleswoman in the set, looks great with the hair-hat combo, has 2 face expressions, a good torso print, and a great back print. Here's Aunt May and Gwen Stacy. Aunt May looks very good with her 2 face expressions. She has a good hair piece and a nice torso print and a good back print. Gwen Stacy looks good and has a good torso print. She comes with 2 face expressions, a nice hair piece, and a good back print. Finally, we have Bernie, the cab driver. He has a nice beret and a good face expression and a good torso print. And now for the 4-story skyscraper. It's 2 feet 6 inches high, and it makes a big difference when you have minifigures and when you remove them. You can take each floor off, and the front of each floor can be removed for even easier access. Starting at the bottom, you have Sandman bursting out of the ground, which looks amazing, and the whole assembly can be taken off. You have a black fire hydrant, a couple of potted plants, and the entrance to the Daily Bugle. The sign is done with stickers, and the door can slide open. In front of it, you have a nicely tiled area, and on the sidewalk, you only have 2 spots to place the minifigures. On the road, you have a classic New York taxi. It looks great, and the details are all stickers. The license plate is a reference to Amazing Fantasy 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man. The front looks great, and on the sides, you have a rear view mirror and an antenna. The back looks great, and you can fit Bernie the cab driver and another person. Overall, a good taxi. Back to the building, you have the newsstand. done with a sticker. You have a newspaper, which is a print that reads, "No crime, no thanks to Spider-Mess." And inside, you have some magazines and postcards. The magazine is a picture of Kingpin, and the postcards have iBrick NYC, which I think is funny, and a minifigure Statue of Liberty. This is where Albert Grant works, and behind it you have an AC unit and a barrel. Then you have some broken sidewalk and a couple of crates. Now these Technic holes are here to connect to other modulars, and there's some on the other side as well. Although they aren't spaced correctly, basically they're too close together, and you need to move this electrical box one stud over. Going back, you have more broken sidewalk and some dumpsters with some moldy food and some drinks inside. On the back door you have this sticker with a "Exit Do Not Block" sign, a Green Goblin graffiti, and a "Eddie Was Here" graffiti, which is a reference to Eddie Brock or Venom. Above that you have a nice light build that uses these paint roller pieces and an AC unit with a bird. Over here you have a web with Peter's bag inside, which is an awesome detail. You can also have Punisher and Daredevil fight in the back. Over to this side you have those wrong Technic holes and a rat, which the designer has said is the same rat that saves everybody in Endgame. You have a manhole cover, which is awesome, and a sticker. Now here you have a feature where this wall can be blown up and fall down. But the wall uses a dark bluish gray snot brick instead of a light bluish gray brick. But now you can see inside, and the front actually doesn't come off, so you have to take the top off, and now you can see a vending machine, which is an amazing build, and has a keypad print and a good sticker. You have a green floor and some newspapers that are prints, a waiting area with chairs where some people can wait, a screen which is a sticker that shows Morbius that Blade's probably hunting. You have the back door with another exit sticker, a security guard station which looks good, and the elevator behind which looks amazing but doesn't work. These arrows are printed, and there's more prints in the form of newspapers reading "New Building for Newspaper," "Lego Man Walks on the Moon," and "Spider-Man Threat or Menace." And under them you have a couple of awards. Moving to the second floor you have a bunch of giant screens which are all stickers. On the biggest you have JJJ, Dr. Kirk Connors or the Lizard, Professor Miles Warren, and Scarlet Spider. Over here it reads "Clone Epidemic Out of Control," which is how Miles Warren and the Scarlet Spider were both introduced in the comics. On the second screen, you have 4 supervillains with the headline, "Villains promise to stop being bad. Can they be trusted?" And the third wraparound screen has a "Vote for Osborn for Mayor" ad showing Norman Osborn. All throughout the build, you'll see windows which are on all sides of the second floor. And throughout the build, most of them are scratched, which is very, very bad. But honestly, I don't know how I would fix it. Just an unfortunate situation. And on this side, we have a red fire escape, which I love. You can have the fire escape reach the ground, and the red pops against the gray building. But the ladders are a very different red than the bricks, which I wouldn't expect from the $350 set. The fire escape also reaches the top, and on the front of the building you can remove it, and the other floors for easy access. Inside we have a yellow floor and a couple of reporters' workspaces with screens facing all directions, and they are stickers. This is where Ron Barney, Ben Urich, and Robbie Robertson work. The actual workspaces look good with drawers and desks with computers that are stickers. You also have printed keyboards, and on the wall you have a printed newspaper that reads "Who is Spider-Man?" a reference to the newspaper in the 2002 Spider-Man movie. Then we have another printed newspaper with Rhino on the front with another computer sticker below. There's a random bucket, a stack of newspapers with one that reads "Law Times, Nelson and Murdoch, or Daredevil, wins case." You have another desk that has a computer with a different sticker and a desk light. The break area looks good with a box of donuts, a coffee machine, and another mug. Opening drawers and cabinets, and above there are more newspapers reading "Times Scare," "Spider-Man No More," and "Doc Ock Still at Large." The elevator is the same build and a great water cooler build. Moving to the third floor, you have the Green Goblin bursting out of the Daily Bugle with his glider, and a couple of fire pieces. The glider looks great, and here are all the windows before they're exploded. They give you all the pieces that you need to rebuild the windows, which is great. And here are your extra pieces from the conversion. On the back, you have a balcony space with a back door and a light. This is where you can put Black Cat or maybe just 2 people talking. And just a second to appreciate the part usage and the design of the building. Inside, you have 2 rooms, the utility room and Peter Parker's office. There's the elevator, a printer or copier that can open up, a couple of boxes, drawers, Peter's camera,
Pizza time.
and a competitor's newspaper. On the ceiling, you have a web and a spider. Peter Parker's office has only a phone and a picture of Spider-Man, a sticker, so you can recreate this classic scene. You also have sticky notes on the wall. Going up to the 4th floor, you have some nice architecture, and on this side, you have Spider-Man's buggy, or Peter parked car, which is attached to a turntable. On the back, you have an old broken down billboard and a nest on an AC unit. Inside, you have JJJ's office and Babe Brant's area. In JJJ's office, you have his desk with a stack of papers with one reading rewards for photos of Spider-Man, and a computer, a sticker, with an email sent to Peter Parker reading "You're fired, angry face." Behind that, you have a desk with a bunch of awards and a rock with some gems. Betty Brant's desk looks good and has a computer, another sticker reading "E-Brock 99 missed calls." Uh-oh. You also have a TV screen that's a sticker with the same news about the clone epidemic, and the elevator that doesn't go up to the roof. But the Daily Bugle sign looks great, with the bugle built with a bucket handle, a lightsaber, and a Pez piece. Behind the sign, you have a water tower with some nice part usage and some graffiti, both stickers. This tower of dishes receiving and sending out signals, and at the base, you have a printed vent, and on the tower, you have Firestar blasting off with all of her fire pieces. At the tippy top, you have a light so planes or people don't crash into it. Here's your extra pieces with a couple of good prints and some more minifigure accessories. And here's some scenes with some minifigures. $350 is a lot of money, but you get a great LEGO set. 19 exclusive minifigures, 3,772 pieces, a 2.5 foot tall building, and a great display piece. This truly is the best LEGO set I've reviewed so far. Thanks for watching, please subscribe or watch another video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!